And we're back. I'm sure you missed it.
This is like the quickest setup we've had in this entire event. Hi, everybody.
Thank you for the hello.
Thanks, audience. Hi, my name's KingJO444. I've never been on this stage before. I'm super nervous.
Yeah.
Welcome to Celeste 64. So this game came out this year in January. I held world record multiple times. This is a very small game. And it was made for Celeste's 6-year anniversary. They made this game in 1 week, which is actually like very impressive when you see it. There's 30 berries in this. It's literally very bite-sized, but also very difficult. There's tons of really tight jumps, some of which are like a couple frames of leniency. So if I get stuff that's hard, go nuts, please, because this can go either way. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Get into it.
So, time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and I'm gonna barely talk during this.
Very. It's very quick pace. So yeah. So I'll quickly run this down. If you're here for the last run, then you would know roughly the same mechanics. We have 3 main forms of.
Okay.
That is interesting.
That's fine. That's a backup, I guess.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's
all
good.
Whatever.
So yeah, we have 3 main forms of movement, being grabbing, except this game you can climb in all directions.
This jump is really hard, by the way.
It is.
And this is like always the reset point at the beginning. So
yeah.
Come on.
So
there we go.
There we go. But yeah.
Also, any Sunshine fans?
Any Sunshine. So yeah, these cassettes act like the Sunshine secret rooms where your flood gets taken away. Basically, it's just a short section. If you play the game, you know.
Dude, this one is so hard.
It's okay. But yeah, the same main movement mechanics as original Celeste. You got grabbing, you got jumping, you got dashing, you got extended dashes. This game, you can kind of do a hyper dash. It's very weird looking. Right here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
My notches were a little weird there. Okay, good.
Yeah, you can extend it. By the way, I would just like to say, before we get into this, love that music.
This music gets on your nerve the more you run this.
Yeah.
Also, we're using a lot of momentum using those moving blocks.
So yeah, those moving blocks are going to give us a lot of momentum. They're going to launch us and do some skips. There's one really hard one called Pink Skip, which if you get it first try, you'll see it.
Yeah.
If we get it first try, then he's great.
All right, here's another one we're gonna do.
Another one. Nice.
Very nice. All right.
And
okay, that was really weird.
Yeah, there's not much to this game. It's very simple but very addicting game. I say addicting very literally. Once saw him stream 8 hours of an 8-minute category.
It was literally a 14-hour stream one time.
14 hours.
When I was going for this first sub 9, which I did get, it was worth it. I streamed for 14 hours for this game.
Yeah. So yeah, just gonna be mainly using extendeds for the secret rooms. There is one very hard one at the end. Are you actually gonna do that one last?
I think I should for the.
Okay. Yeah. If we get it first try, it'll be very cool.
You gotta save the hard one for last always.
Hard one for last always. But yeah, you just got dash crystals. Same thing as regular Celeste. We played it.
Ironically, the hardest cassettes are the first and last one. So.
Yeah.
Here's a little skip.
Here's a little skip.
Nice.
Spike.
Okay, that was
nice.
hard. Okay, I'm gonna need silence for this really quick because this is a very tight jump. Hopefully, I get this. Looking good.
Looking good.
And
nice.
It's good. Nice. Awesome. Cool. That's like that. There's 2 routes that top runners use, and that's the harder one. So.
Yeah. So that one, you have to get an extended off a moving platform. Never easy, I will say. Even regular Celeste, never easy. So it's very good that you got it first try. I will say another thing is that these controls are very weird. They do not function like normal controls. Momentum and direction in this game is practically non-existent.
Also, we are going to, you're supposed to get these switches. We're not going to do that.
You can side flip, because Madeline took some Mario power. Yeah, you can side flip like that.
You can just make that, yeah. I love the music.
Yeah, the music will get on your nerves very quick.
And I'm going to try to hopefully make this.
That looks good. Nice.
Okay, good, nice. You have to dash into that to make it.
Yeah. And coming up, we're going to do a wonderful minor skip. Let's go over this.
Yeah, you can just dash over it. And
you're
also going to see as quick retry a lot.
Yep.
So, same thing as Celeste. It just gets us
a lot
back
of
to the checkpoints.
A lot of intentional deaths, and routing in this game is very interesting.
The routing has gone through so many iterations. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this one I was talking about. You're gonna see a lot of just dashing over walls because we can. Not this specific part, but towards the end, yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I was like really into running this game the first week. I traded world record a couple times. I was the first person to get sub 9. I now have a sub 8, which only 4 people in the world have, so that's really cool. I got that right before coming here. But other than that, I put the game down after I got the first sub 9. I was like, I'm done for now.
Yep. And submitted it, got it back in,
yeah.
and now we got a sub 8.
Yeah, and I also, fun fact, will be I'm a backup runner for this at SGDQ, so that's going to be really cool. And I'm also going to be commentating it there too.
Yes, of course. We are now halfway through, 4 minutes 30 in.
Around.
Yeah,
I made those
halfway.
mistakes at the beginning. Again, the launch at the beginning is really difficult though.
Yeah. Besides, that has been very good so far.
Coming up is Pink Skip pretty soon.
Skip.
So.
Yeah. This could go very well or very bad, so we're gonna we need the audience luck here.
Madeline? Okay, we're good.
Madeline is okay.
We still have a little bit to go. We have like a good 40 seconds or something.
Yeah, we got the cassette, and
so this cassette, I actually you're supposed to like grab these walls to make them fall, but I was the first person to discover you can just dash over all of them.
Yeah, with some well-timed dashes, and by that I mean dash basically on the first frame that you can jump over all, or you can dash over all of these.
And the hitboxes for those dash crystals are really big, so
yeah,
it's good.
They're actually bigger than Madeline. Fun fact.
Yeah. You saw I barely hit them.
Yeah.
Right here we get to keep this double dash. Same thing as the main game when your hair is pink, you have 2 dashes.
Yep.
And do you want to explain why we need to do Pink Skip?
So I actually have not seen the normal route, so I actually don't know what the normal route does. So you're gonna have to.
There's a platform we need pink hair in order to get a berry with it. So
yeah.
And we need to reach it with that, so we can't dash. So I'm gonna need silence here. This is really hard. Oh, almost.
Close,
I almost got the backup. You get back up by hitting that pole.
10-2. That's good. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's really hard.
So yeah, I think it saves around like 20-30 seconds. Yeah. It's a big time
you
save.
You lose like 6 seconds every time you miss it, so I'm very happy second try. And then this is also kind of tight.
Nice,
okay, guys.
Nice. That saves another like 5. It's minor time saves, but they add up.
Yeah, they barely add up in this run.
And see, we're already coming to an end soon almost. We got another. What was
when
it?
we said this
4
run is
minutes?
short,
Yeah.
we're not joking. 15 minutes is a generous estimate, but again, like many things can go wrong, especially the
Pink
last
Skip
cassette.
could have gone very badly.
And the last cassette, I'm gonna go for all the hard stuff because it looks cool.
Nice side flip again.
Yeah, this is where they kind of teach you that you can side flip.
Yep.
But we can just skip that.
Yeah,
by
we're
the
gonna
way.
skip because you're not supposed to do extendeds, but the game doesn't stop you. Also, another cool thing that I forgot to mention, the timer actually stops very briefly in when you're loading. So like in between cassettes, they actually stop, and it's greatly appreciated. Honestly, it doesn't translate well to RTA, but it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, so I'm gonna treat what I get in-game time as my time. All right, coming up is another hard skip. Oh, whoops! Can I? Okay.
Here we go.
More silence here for this to get to the end platform.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, that's really tight.
Nice.
Okay, so this is typically where the game would end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So any percent is 15 seconds, which is why we're not doing any percent. And also, I like 100% more.
So yeah, that is our introduction of Madeline as well.
And the only reason that skip works, by the way, there's a skip coming up. I'm playing on version 1.0.0. It's and in this version, you can climb into spikes. In later versions, they actually got rid of that, and it makes a skip in the final cassette literally impossible. And it looks really sick. So
also, shout out to jumping here with your dash just to spawn a berry. Madeline has superpowers. Confirmed. Yep. So yeah, coming up, we got one more berry and then, or two more cassettes. Sorry, 2 more berries and these. This one is not so bad. The next one is very bad.
The last one's really hard, and it has like 3 difficult skips I'm going for. But this right here is just all like timing based. We are going to skip a cycle here by
this
doing
is the this is the most regular cassette or regular Celeste cassette room of them all because it has the alternating blocks to the music.
And we're gonna die on purpose here to warp back up.
And you will respawn at the top platform every time, which is very nice.
Yeah, the last checkpoint you hit, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need silence
here we go.
here.
We're going to do a few skips, climbing walls. Good luck.
I'm going to be silent this whole time. This one's the hard one. Okay, that's fine.
Early death.
Oh, okay. That was the scary one. We still have more. That's not going to make it.
No,
it made it. Okay.
That's 2.
And
one more.
that's
nice.
3. All right, get ready on time. This is a 9-minute. That was really good, actually.
Yeah.
With the mess ups at the beginning, this
good
could have
job.
been a minute. Get ready on
All right,
time.
get ready on time. And
time.
time.
Let's go. That was actually, aside from the beginning, that was like pretty
really
goddamn good.
You lost like 40 seconds of beating, so yeah, that was close to your PB.
But yeah, that's Celeste 64. I'm going to give you a hello.
Give a nice close-up of Madeline.
Again, this game is free. It's on a site called itch.io. You can download this game on PC and run it right now. So if you enjoyed watching this and you want to try it out for yourself, just go download it. Please.
Yeah, it is by the devs. They're great.
And yeah, once again, shout outs to the devs. You know what? We went very far underestimate, like 6 minutes underestimated. So I'm gonna actually play this. This is very nice, and I always like doing
Celeste 64, Fragments of the Mountain. Created in a week-ish by the Celeste team.
A week-ish.
Maddie Thorson, Noel Berry, Amora B, Pedro Medeiros, Lena Rain, Heidi Mata, and Kevin Regami and Jeff Tangsock of Power Up.
Shout out to all of them.
So shout out to all of them, yeah. All the devs. These are all the special thanks. There's some really cute ones, like people thanking their dogs and stuff like that.
Special
but
Maddie with Noel, Amora would like
to. But anyways, thank you, GSA, for having us for Celeste, and also me for Celeste 64. Really liked showing both of these off. That's not it for me. I am, of course, coming back to host 120-star, 120 people relay on Thursday night. So make sure you tune in for it. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
it's gonna be the biggest.
A lot of these people are here.
A lot of the audience are gonna be for it. So.
Yeah. So with that, I'm KingJO444 on Twitch, KingJ444 everywhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't say, but yeah, I'm Koalala on pretty much everywhere as well. And yeah, that's been Celeste and Celeste 64.
Yeah, thanks so much again, everybody who came out. I really appreciate it. And next up is my good buddy Punchshot doing Cosmic Shakes. That's sick.
Good luck.
Yeah.